without me sharing with you. Let me just check. Test. Check recording. Yes, okay. Right. So right now like this, I use the teacher's platform. Are you looking? Eyes on my screen. Then you can use your own screen, Ryan. Eyes on my screen first. The next question is I want you to find this video that I've shown you on your own platform. You understand what I'm saying? So now I've selected this video from decimals that says converting kilograms to grams. Okay, let me play this for you.
That's right. 1 kilogram is decimals. Convert from kilograms to grams. Convert 4 kilograms to grams. The question is asking us to convert from kilograms to grams. Can you guess what we need to do when we want to convert kilograms to grams?
You said you got it, but I didn't hear you saying things because here. So how do you convert kilogram, a bigger unit to a smaller unit? So 1 kilogram is 1,000. So for this 4 kilogram is 4,000. What do you do? Is it divided? Times. It's multiplied by 1,000. So okay.
Got it. We first need to find how many grams are there in 1 kilogram. Do you recall how many grams there are in 1 kilogram? That's right. 1 kilogram is made up of 1,000 grams. Now, let's try the question. Remember, we can start with what we know. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams.
I see the question is also
Imagine that you have a book that has a mass of...
This question does not involve decimals yet. It's just 4 kilograms to grams. It's from the P5 level decimals. I'll give you 1 minute to find this video on your Koobits page. Now, first to get some star here. Is that ready? Oh. It's not the same. This is kilogram to gram. Yours is kilometers to meter. Yeah. So you try to find this video on your Koobits platform. You got it? Okay. Let's go with 5 per kilometers to meters. This video kilograms to grams. What kilograms to grams? Are you able to find this on your Koobits page? Okay, some of us are thinking, oh no, I'm not sure. Okay, I give you a hint. The hint is go to the. Okay, Bonavika number 1, first to find. Very good. Okay, the hint is go to the missions. Okay. Then you select the correct syllables. Very good. Round 2. You try. It says P, you are P5, right? Yeah, you try. Okay, round number 2. 3 more. Direction. Is it correct? Click on for more, I see. This is grams to kilograms, that's not correct. This is kilograms to grams. Okay, the proof under difference. Okay, the 1, 2, question 3. Okay, question 4. And then 5. Okay, 6. Only, but okay, so this what? You found it? Okay, find it. Okay, find it. Okay, good that. So, do we all know how to find? Your register number is very not very easy to find. So Anaki, 29. Okay. Okay. Then, okay. Right. Okay, then you watch the video. Yeah. You know, yeah? Yeah. I'm asking the exact same one also. Ryan. Yeah, this are everybody. Correct. You didn't miss anyone, huh? Okay. Everyone watch the video? Yes. I pasted already. Oh, okay. You found it already. Okay. Have you seen the video already? No. Yes. Have you seen the video already? Yes, correct. Oh, yours is not the correct one. So that is not the correct one. But his is very good. You watch it already? No, cannot find. Don't know how to find. Find it again. You say help. Who cannot find? Yeah, very good. Now, watch the video already? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, then I press another one up. Have you watched already? I found it already. Oh, watch it. If you watch already, I'm going to click the next one up. Next challenge. Next challenge is to find, convert. Okay, ready? Next challenge is to find, convert liters to milliliters.
Moles. Convert from liters to milliliters.
Okay. Okay, then my
Convert.
question is, what is the question at 2 minutes and 20 seconds? 50 seconds. Yes, right. Okay. So what is the answer? Huh? 0.03 liters, it's not 3 meters. 0.3. Are you sure? Yes.
1,000 milliliters. This means that 0.03 liters would be less than 1,000 milliliters.
Okay. So it cannot be 3,000.
Do you remember how we can convert liters to milliliters?
It's 3 milliliters.
That's right. We can multiply by 1,000. Multiplying 0.03 by 1,000. What do we get? Awesome! We get 30. When we multiply by 1,000, the decimal point moves 3 place values to the right. So 0.03 liters converted to milliliters is 30 milliliters.
Okay, at this point, what can you understand? If you need another video, you can watch another one. The other one that I will want you to see is converting kilometers to meters.
3 kilometers?
So 1 kilometer, here, convert 4 kilometers to meters. What do you think you will do when you are converting 4 kilometers to meters? Kilograms. Kilo. 1,000. Very good. So if it's 4 kilometers, will be 4,000 meters. Okay. So not too bad. Can I ask you then, Ethan, are you on the same page? Because you're not responding, I'm a bit worried when you don't respond because, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. My assignment now is to look for this video. Because there is a purpose, I just gave out a worksheet. The worksheet is on measurement conversions. That is why I said, guys, I'm not able to let you do Koobits in class every day. And the true enjoyment when you are doing Koobits is actually like what Ethan is doing. He's doing the daily challenge. That is something that you can do at home on your own in your comfort space. In class, I cannot have enough time to let you roam the app on your own. So there's a purpose in class that I'm flashing this. I'm asking you to try to find this video. Why am I asking you to find these 3 videos? I particularly, specifically, purposefully, intentionally got you to try to find these 3 videos. What do you notice about these 3 videos, the similarity amongst them? I was asking you to find converting from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Thank you very much. So I'm particularly asking you to find because I am wanting you to pay attention to this segment here, which is measurement conversion. The first part is this. First, there are 2 important tips I'm going to write down. I suggest you write them down as well. First tip. Tips number 1 and tip number 2. So tip number 1, when I convert for conversions of measurements, tip number 1, when I go from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, what do? I multiply. I will choose multiply. When I go from a smaller unit, I have to convert to a bigger unit. I will choose divide. The opposite. That's correct. So that's the first tip that I must remember. I'm writing it down. I urge you to write it down on the worksheet as well. When I convert from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, I'll choose multiply. When I convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit, I'll choose divide. Is this true? I asked you to check the videos, the 3 videos shows you multiplication when converting a bigger unit to a smaller unit. If you want to prove and see if it is correct when you change a smaller unit to a bigger unit, you choose divide. You can go back to just now's platform and search for the videos and see whether it's true. Okay? Now, the second thing, I must remember, very importantly, the unit of measurement. Number 1, I have for length, kilometers to meters. Once you see kilometers, it means 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meters. Kilo, that's what it is. So if I'm dividing, when I am going from kilometers to meters, bigger unit to small unit, I will multiply by 1,000. But from meters to kilometers, I will divide by 1,000. The next one to remember for length. Are you writing this down, Ryan? Please do it neatly, okay? So for length, the other one is from meters to centimeters. Centimeters come from the word. It comes from a root word, centimeters. Taishan, what do you think centimeters, centi come from? It comes from the word a century. You know what? How long is a century? 100 years. That's how you remember. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Can you understand? So this is one of the most confused unit of measurement. Very important. I'll highlight it. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. The other two I need to remember. 1 meters is 1,000 millimeter. Which is also equals to 1,000 cubic centimeters. And the last one is for mass. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So these are the ones that I need to memorize. And why I asked you to do the speed drill just now on Koobits, because that's one of the best methods to remember this. Okay, so, oops. Okay, right. So on this first page, these are all bigger unit to smaller unit. Meter to centimeter, meter to centimeter, kilometers to meters, kilometers to meters. But the difference is for meters to centimeter. So 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeter. So 82 meter will be 82 times 100. That will be 8,200. So bigger unit to smaller unit multiply. So 12.5 meters will be 12.5 times 100. Looks like I didn't leave enough space. So 12.5, 2 will be equals to 1,250 centimeters. Very important, remember the units. Is it okay? Okay. So just now in the Koobits drills, I assigned those questions, none of them has decimals. That's why it's like somehow easier. Now it's a bit more difficult because you are involved with decimals. Bigger unit to smaller unit. So 1 meter is 100 centimeter. I multiply by 100, so it's 46 centimeter. Then from kilometers to meters, I have 1 kilometer. This is the confusing one. A lot of times people remember wrongly. Then the kilometer, they go and times 100. Then meter, they go and times 100, 1,000 per centimeter. So this is the very, very confused part. So I will remind you by kilometers means 1,000 kilo. And then meters, centimeters come from the word century. So 10.06 kilometers times 1,000, 1, 2, and 3 will be 10,060 meters. Is that okay? Am I going too fast? No, huh? Manageable so far? Okay, then we move on to the next page. Okay, these questions are relatively simple because 1 liter is equals to 1,000 milliliters and 1 kilogram equals to 1,000 grams. And on this page, all of them are for bigger unit to smaller unit. So all of them is multiplying by 1,000. So 0.951 liters times 1,000, 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, with my finger slip. 1, 2, and 3. So 951 milliliters. 5.7 times 1, 2, 3, 4,000. So 5,007, sorry, not 1. 5,700 milliliters. Is this okay? Am I going too fast? Ethan, are you okay? You can manage this, right? Okay. It's all by mental calculations. It's all by mental calculations. How are you so sure that you're going to get all correct? You stop at I'm done. That I think that is a challenge because that's where you totally assume that you're right and you don't think that there's going to be any mistakes. And then if I mark it, then you got a mistake, you're like, where's my mistake? I don't know how I got it wrong. What makes you think that I'm correct? Maybe I made a mistake. But I will probably be able to check because I have my meetings here. Right? So you need to think of how you want to do it. I'm not stopping you from saying I can do by mental calculation, I don't do worksheets. Fine, so good. You make sure you got all correct. And how you know how you can check. Okay, so yeah, I think for some of us it's not that challenging because have you have become quite an expert in conversion in multiplication of decimals. Okay, then with that we move on to the next page, where the next page is from the smaller unit to the bigger unit. So when I have a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we'll choose divide. So in your worksheets here, it's so nicely presented. Bigger unit to smaller unit times, bigger unit to smaller unit times. This whole page is bigger unit to smaller unit. This whole page is bigger unit to smaller unit. This whole page here is from smaller unit to bigger unit. So friendly, right? Unfortunately, an exam is not like that. Okay, so you need to know and really be able to see that, oh, so now I need to be able to decide, is it from a smaller unit to a bigger unit or from a bigger unit to a smaller unit? So in this case, I'm asking for 2 centimeter equals to a bigger unit. So you need to know, depending on how you feel confident of yourself, one thing that may help you is for you to take note of which side is the bigger unit. So if I'm given the bigger unit on the left, then I know I'll be multiplying. But if I'm starting off with a smaller unit, then I know I'll be dividing. So it will be 2 divided by 100. And then from 16 divided by 100 to meters. And then from 1,000, because 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. So from this side, this is a smaller unit, become a bigger unit. I'm choosing division. So 14, I must divide by 1,000, 2 and 3, 0.014 kilometers. Is this okay? Okay? But the truth is, right now you look at it, you think that everything quite manageable. The challenge will come when it's all jumbled up. And in the exam time, then you really need to see and decide. Very simple. But okay, manageable. Okay. Then we go on to the last 2 parts. Okay. On the next page is the same thing. If you realize it's still from smaller unit to bigger unit, so division is the one that you need to do. So here, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliter. So you have 703 milliliter. So I divide 1, 2, and 3. So I have 0.703 meter. Okay. Okay so far? Anybody feel that this is too difficult for you? No, right? Okay. Quite happy? Yeah? Okay. I like that you feel confident about it. So you can handle P5 stuff. Not so bad, right? Not so bad at all. Okay. Then the last part to this, last part already. Okay. Last part is the compound units. These are called compound because they are mixed up. You have a bigger unit and you have a smaller unit. Okay. So you can see that it's becoming, you have a bigger unit, you have a smaller unit, and then they are all bigger unit. Then it tells you that this one need to divide. Okay. Well, there are two methods for this. One method number one, okay, I convert everything to centimeter first. 10 meter and 5 centimeter will be 105 centimeter. Then from 105 centimeter, I convert back 1 to 1.05 meter. Sorry. What am I doing? 10 meter. So it should be 10, 1, 2, plus 5 centimeter. Okay, this is method number one. Then from here, I divide 1, 2. So become 10.05 meter. Alternatively, which I feel is a shortcut method. Okay. Alternatively, the shortcut method is I leave 10 as it is, the bigger unit, because it's already at the bigger unit. Okay. Method 2 is my preferred method because I feel like it's like a shortcut. So I leave meters by itself. I look at the smaller unit. The smaller unit is 5 centimeter. Then I just convert the 5 centimeter. 1, 2. So 0.05 meter. Okay, sorry, this part shouldn't have the units. So after that, I'll just add this to 10. So I prefer the second one, the shortcut method. But these are the two methods that are available for you to choose. Okay? So likewise, if I choose the second method, I see meters is here already. So I don't bother about the meters, I leave it as it is. I just work with the centimeter. So 12 divided by 1 and 2. So 0.12. So I just put it at the back. Is it okay? Am I going too fast? Quite okay, right? So, like this one as well, the compound units here. Cashier, am I going too fast? Is it manageable? So from the kilometers here, I'm choosing the second method, like shortcut, because it's faster. I see kilometer, I leave the kilometers as it is, put in the decimal point, deal with 65 meters, divide by 1,000, 1, 2, and 3. Because 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So I deal with the 65 meters, after that I just put it in. Can you understand this? Yeah. So it's like a shortcut. Like one more last one here. From the 23 kilogram, I just leave 23 in this, put in the decimal point, deal with just the grams. Then I divide 1, 2, and 3, 0, 2, 5. Is this okay? Can I? Then the last, really last one. Can I leave you to try the last page of the work? Yes. Okay. Now, so this one due Tuesday. Okay. We have two sets. The first set is division of decimals. That's to page 20. This is to page 26. So Giselle, there's quite a bit to catch up, right? So you don't worry, okay? You do one at a time, one at a time. Okay? Now, my last thing to say lastly is that, so you know where to find these, right? Are these helpful? Yes? So if you're not so sure how to do whatever I said just now, and you find that maybe the way I said it is not as animated and pretty as the videos here, then you go check out these videos. See? I like how they present the animation as well. Can you see here? All right. So if you are troubled, you cannot remember Giselle, same for you as well. Yeah. If you don't know how to do the multiplying decimals or the division of decimals, how the decimal point moves, you can go back to Koobits, you know where to find them. Okay? If that's okay, can you quickly log out of the computer and start keeping things up? Because the bell has gone and Miss Nisha is already waiting. And let's quickly keep our things, pack up and get ready for science. Yes.